It was 117 to 109. The Pacers hit just 8 threes in that game, and Denver hit a season high 65% from the floor to score the win. Smallest man on the floor grabs the rebound. He'll kick it out, Markkanen. Pulls the string. Oh, couple. The big man against another big. Up, out, and the rebound finds its way to Markkanen. Jazz run. They like the pace as well of the Pacers, especially that man exploding.
Yeah, you like that when the other coach has to call a timeout, really because of only one guy, Colin Sexton, bringing that energy early on both ends.
Nembhard able to find a cutter. Jalen Smith went backdoor. Loose ball comes out to Dunn.
Great contest there by Lowry as well.
Collins, Fontecchio trying to find his rhythm again. Markkanen deep and a triple. A pure three, the first.
He said, I take pride in being a pest. He loves it when he irritates the other team, and he did that, forcing the early timeout.
Cross court for Markkanen. Sexton. Indiana gets it right back. Buddy Hield on a deep triple. He is a career 40% shooter from downtown. Inside, Hield. So Buddy just hit a three. Now he goes inside for 7 points.
Really down low. Saw the back door. Now they get a steal here.
Oh, and a steal back by Dunn. Alley-oop.
Well, that's just how fast things can happen between these two teams. Right? We've been talking about pace the whole time, and it's going to be a key part of the success of either team.
Sexton back into the paint, up and one. He throws up that right fist for.
Interesting that opposing coaches are noticing it.
Now, speaking of that game, Holly, November 8th, it was a 16-point win for Indiana, 134-118. Off the glass, front court, Indiana. Obi Toppin on the court as well, and the three ball down.
50 extra hours outside of practice his senior year.
Deontay George on the court. Fontecchio slides to his left. I'll tell you, that bench just took a jump.
With Jordan Clarkson, the one on Buddy Hield.
Shepard ran over to grab the rebound. Again, quickly they push, and the Jazz failed to get back on defense. JC, some frustration shown. McConnell in the paint, squares up. The bounce comes out, and the steal by Keontae. Quickly, Clarkson should get an easy deuce, and he does. Mathurin, step back three, short. McConnell chases it down on the corner. Up and in, the Jazz run out on the perimeter, failed to get back. Kessler a bit late, and Mathurin inside. Jacks it up off the rim. Again, the Kessler effect. Just a bit, you bet.
Absolutely.
Olynyk looks over his shoulder. He went left, scores. That's a tough bucket.
Figuring out where the Jazz are weak, zone or man. That middle of the paint has been wide open.
Beautiful pass, Olynyk. Clarkson. He put that ball over the top of Toppin, by the way. No pun intended.
Well,
at 6'9", but JC got that high floater to go, and he's had 2 quick buckets here in the second. Three ball is good.
well, you're just
Rebounds into front court, running downhill, takes on Walker and Olynyk. They go back to the corner, and KO's there for the rebound. Boy, it's up and down. There's a lob. Put it down, big man. JC Kessler. During this 5-game winning streak, Collins has shot 50% from three, 15-point average, and the drought continues until that moment on the pass inside to Turner has been held at just 2 free throws in this second quarter. He puts it down on the deck, drives, hangs off the glass, and scores. Thus far with 2:22 left in half number 1. Colin Sexton stop and go, spins. He'll step back from 15 feet out and hits the shot. He was at the restricted area. He only takes 2 threes a night, but he nails a big triple. Collins with the flush. So another Jazz man hits double figures.
Coach Carlisle really perfected that 4-out, 1-in. Dirk Nowitzki down there.
Luca Desta, and he tells us the backstory of how he found Simone. So you're going to want to check out the podcast this week. It's awesome.
Danny Ainge part of that story too, I'm sure, Holly, because he brought him into Boston, remember?
Exactly.
In 2016.
It might also involve Wembanyama.
Ball kicked, or at least deflected off, and it finds its way to Simone. He'll drop it off. That's a tough catch. Colin Sexton. I thought that ball was out of bounds. Isaiah Jackson. How about a 10-3 start of this third quarter? Utah with a 21-point advantage. They slip it. That's the easiest bucket of the night. Dunn to Simone. With a one-handed rebound, finds Dunn. Markkanen, catch and shoot. Bang. Well, the Jazz right now making the game look easy.
For a player that scores 20 or more points per game, 1.8 seconds. And that's the key to the catch and shoot success.
And I'm not sure there's any other 7-footer in the league that has that ability. And then try to find a weakness within the shot clock. And that three-point shot there was the weakness for the Jazz.
Alley-oop. That's big time. That's nasty with the right hand. And they're not done. Colin takes it from Markkanen. That first quick step to the baseline. Stop, pop it, and score it.
It's just a mismatch with anybody.
I'm sorry, man. You wore the goggles better.
You know what? He did look like me running there.
I thought so.
Check my genealogy.
Injustice as well.
Guys, I grew up in that era, and it's so refreshing to hear.
You saw the Walker Kessler bucket. That was a beauty. Now you get a roll inside by Markkanen, grabs the miss, and puts it in. First bucket for JC. Back out to Lowry. They double him. Here's Keontae. Goes to his right. Puts his shoulder down. The bounce, the bucket, points. Keontae stares down McConnell. Stop and go to his left. How about the runner?
What?
Got it. That's big time. That's no rookie move. Come on. You know, I hope coaches around the league are taking notice of this performance over the last 15 games or so as McConnell jumps in too. McConnell into front court. They go back door and the bucket good.
Yeah.
In the
That's
East.
the
truth. And the Jazz go back-to-back again at home coming up on Wednesday, Thursday.
I'm not making any excuses for them. I'm just saying there's reasons that this is tough for the Pacers tonight. This is not the best version of them that we have seen.
Yeah, but they've won. They've won without Halliburton. They've won with injuries. And a lot of times it comes down, especially on the road, Holly, where it's tougher. Your best option is to try to stay close.
Best defensive play of the night. And Will Hardy jumps off the bench.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, okay.
Like he does something good. Bowler gives that with the pipes.
I think you got to have some music with it. There's a runaway to the rack. Sheboy with 4 off the bench. 109-92. Jazz largest lead in this game, 26. Indiana has never led as JC gets one of those patented. You can't get a better combination.
No, you can't. I tried.
5 blocks for Walker.
How's that for a combo meal, Bowler?
Inside Sexton.
Had to put a little suspense on that one. Bobbled the ball a little bit, but gathered it enough.
Rebound. Ochai finds its way over to JC. He'll swing it off to Sexton. And look, there's a long way to go. And I hope Jazz Nation and those others listening understand that. Every team goes through the highs and the lows. And Will Hardy will echo those words as well. And Keontae goes 3 again. And give some credit to that man, Will Hardy, in his second year. He's 35 years young. Horn sounds.